What is up, guys? It's me, Vikzone23, with some PlayStation 4 Battlefield 4 TDM gameplay on Zavod 311 with the AK-12 for you guys to enjoy. This was recorded at the press event I went to in Sweden. Today I'm going to be talking Xbox One versus PS4, as I'm one of the few people in the world, I think there's only one other person who's actually played, other than the DICE people themselves, that's actually played multiplayer Battlefield 4 on both consoles. I got to play it on PS4 out in Sweden about 2 weeks ago, and we weren't able to play Xbox One there because the code wasn't finished. And I did get to play in the Battlefield 4 Showdown, which was on Xbox One multiplayer, so that's the first time Xbox One multiplayer for Battlefield 4 has been tried out. So I've tried both, and I'm going to be discussing that later on in the video. This is going to be my last Battlefield 4 video for a little while, because tomorrow night, I guess it would be, Call of Duty Ghosts is coming out, and I'm going to be covering that, quite extensively for a week or two, just like I've covered this game for a week or two. And then later on, things will return to kind of more of a 50-50 blend. If you want to see the week's worth of content I've put up, the Battlefield 4 playlist will be linked in the description, and there'll be an outro at the end of this video with plenty of those videos for you guys to check out. So before I dive into this topic, I just want to let you guys know that this is entirely my own opinion, and I'm going to try and remain as neutral as possible. So first of all, just something to say about both versions in themselves. Next gen is awesome. It doesn't matter which next gen console you're going to be playing on, you will get the Battlefield 4 experience. It's, closer than it's ever been to PC. And Battlefield 4, I do feel, is a next gen game. It is a PC game. It feels so much better on next gen. It feels like a kind of watered down version on current gen consoles. And some people do enjoy that, the smaller maps, the smaller modes. But personally, I'm gonna not touch it on console until we have next gen available. So the first thing to jump into probably is graphics, which is the one thing people really obsess over. To me, once it gets to a certain point, I'm not really fussed how it is. I wouldn't, let it sway a decision for me either way. I'm gonna get both consoles and play on the one that most of my friends play on, whichever that one is. So, the graphics, they look very similar. I couldn't tell any discernible difference between the games. The only thing I did actually notice was that the Xbox One version seemed a little more vibrant than the PlayStation 4 version, sorry. However, I was told that PlayStation 4 ran at 900p, that's 1600 by 900, and Xbox One was at 720p, so that's 1280 by 720, so a slight difference there, but nothing, that noticeable, especially when they're both scaled up to 1080p. Also, one thing I noticed was the frame rate seemed a little bit higher on PlayStation 4, a little bit smoother, but again, I've played, development builds of both of these. It's still a while until the consoles come out. Neither game was in final code, so differences may still come about, so it's not, the final verdict, and honestly, I'd say, to me, there was no difference. That's just my personal opinion, but I felt that both games ran really well, the controls worked really well, didn't really notice any bugs with either. So, personally, Xbox One versus PS4, get either. Either one, you're going to have good fun on. This is PS4 gameplay right here, like I've said. Also, what I've said about multiplayer, again, applies across to the campaigns. I played both the campaigns. I posted the whole campaign on Xbox One on my Let's Play channel, and again, the cinematics and everything looked very good, very similar on both of them. To the untrained eye, there's not going to be a huge difference between PC and console gameplay, especially once it's been uploaded to YouTube and they've capped it to whatever bitrate they usually do. So, with regard to both of those, I'd say, I wouldn't worry either way, no matter what console you're picking it up. Also, another thing that's just personal to me is that I enjoy playing Battlefield on PC. That is mainly what I'm doing right now. I will give it a go on next gen, but I probably won't, focus on that. And yeah, one thing I did notice is that actually vehicle control on the consoles, I found to actually be much easier to be versatile with than PC. Obviously, you've got the analog sticks, which are helping you out, and all that sort of stuff, so that's just a personal thing I picked up on. So, using vehicles on the next-gen consoles will be a lot of fun, because you will have the full 32 versus 32 on the next-gen console, so definitely looking forward to that. And that's pretty much all I have to say on the subject. Those are my thoughts, my impressions, and basically really just to let you guys know that, there isn't a huge difference. Both versions are really good fun, and a huge step up. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I can imagine there's going to be some sort of a console war going on down there. But seriously, guys, don't let, little things sway you into which console you get. Get the console that you like using, that your friends will be using, that has the exclusive games you want to play. And, don't worry too much about it. They're very, very, evenly planed at the moment in terms of how they feel. So, that is it for the video. Feel free to check out some more Battlefield 4 videos that I've posted over the last week. We've got Xbox One stuff, we've got PS4 stuff, PC stuff. It's all linked on screen. So feel free to enjoy, and I will see you guys soon.